So I'm 6'5", 210 on a good day. I gotta get in the trunk. Here we go. Yeah, he's a good boy. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I mean Mackie and I. What you doing, buddy? Huh? Want to say hi? Say hi, everybody. We're having a good day, beautiful day. We got the flag back up, so representing well. Tractor pretty much buttoned up for now for what we're gonna do right now. We're back on the Furies plural. So 318 car sitting in here without a windshield. Before we put the windshield in, we got to do the metal work. Windshield's ready, well, other than some more cleaning around the edges. But before we can do that, hauling grain like crazy today. Everybody's finishing up harvest and winterizing their fields. But before we can do the windshield, we got to move this clean metal over to the other Fury that's in the shop. And before we can cut out the clean metal and get ready to deal with it, we're gonna try and save this perfect headliner. I didn't have high hopes for this at first, but I figured it'd be glued. If you go back up here, look at the Falcon, watch the Falcon headliner video. That was our very first headliner, and it required glue around all the edges. This one is not glued. If it's glued, it's not glued very much. So I am about 37% sure or certain that we may be able to get this headliner out in one piece and transfer it to the other Fury that has exactly this much headliner. It's trashed. So we're gonna fiddle with that just a little bit. What's going on here is in the front, it's got these little, I'm laying on my back here, hopefully you can see this. It's got these little teeth here. If we can pull forward just enough to get it off the point of those teeth, it just falls right down, guys and gals. So that's what I'm gonna do. And then along the edges, along the edges we have the trim here, the inner trim. We've already taken the outer trim pieces off, the stainless and stuff. These are just held on by body trim clips, so they'll pop down and then we can peel that headliner out from there. We do have a little bit of glue here, but look, that's gonna peel off. That's gonna come off really easy. So looking pretty good there. And then in the back we've got the trim around the rear window, which I haven't really thought about that yet. And then we've got these sail panels here. I'll point at this one, it's easier. This C-pillar sail panel, a couple screws, you might be able to kind of see them over there. And then that lower panel will come out, and then we should be able to get the upper panel out, and then again we should be able to pull this headliner out. Otherwise the bows, we'll get the dome light out, and then we should be able to pop out the bows and maybe get this out in one piece. That would be outstanding, because it'd really make our good Fury look even that much better. So that's the plan right now. I'm gonna get after it a little bit and I'll keep you updated as I go. this is a cool design. Don't ignore that it's full of bugs and stuff, but this will be off, and then it'd be on full power, and then you can move this shade down around the bulb, which is here. Pretty cool design. And then this guy goes back on and dresses it up and makes it look good. Phone calls. Teenage son, not where we expect him to be. We'll see how that plays out. Back to the car though. This is one of the reasons why this car was attractive to us. Back seat's pretty nice in it. So that'll be going in the other Fury. Aha! This is cool. We got it. Where you're looking for these, and at least in old Chryslers, the top of the back seat will stick when they go through the assembly line. One of the last things they do is they stick build sheet right here. This is where the mice started doing their business, so they got a little bit chewed out, but let me pull you in here. Pretty cool nonetheless. We will carefully get that out of there. It's called a production broadcast sheet. Very, very cool. So we're gonna pull that out of there and we'll take a closer look here. So it's got these funky deck speakers. You know, back, you gotta be old as me, but back in the 80s and the 90s, if you didn't want to poke holes and cut holes in your rear deck lid, you could get these speakers that came in their own little box. Pioneer, TSX 20s, 60s, 40, TSX 20s. I know 20s, but these aren't Pioneers, I wish, but they're back there, but they're screwed through the deck lid. So I'm 6'5", 210 on a good day. I gotta get in the trunk. Here we go. The old school bumper jack adapter. You don't see that every day. Got some oil, some brake fluid, leak everything, and spare tire. Holds air, well, kinda. Okay, at least this is a big trunk. Maybe if I go, oh yeah, this is gonna result in pulled muscles and oh, okay, no, that wasn't not too bad. Okay, here we go. Whoa. Now, how do I get out? I'm just gonna have to go for it. There we go. Oh. Could have been worse. Alright, here's why we had to get in the trunk. Have you ever seen such a beautiful piece of hi-fi fidelity working? It's a three-way. Sintrek. Made in Korea. I don't know if that's good or bad. Probably not good. But we're keeping them. This is called vintage nowadays. So we might plug them back in and see what they sound like when something. Oh, let's see. We saw it on the windshield of both cars actually. But you see it on the back glass here too, and that's why they had this car all siliconed up. Whatever Chrysler was using to seal in some of these glass pieces just wasn't doing the trick, and down in these corners it's just not sealed, and so water's getting in, and not only is it rusting, but it's going into the trunk and getting into the trunk and rusting there. Both bottom corners are like that. It's really unfortunate. Very difficult spots to kind of repair and try to repair and stuff. So, and you're just chasing your tail. In fact, we can see daylight right through here. I don't think you can see that probably, but just no, the sealant's and this not doing it. So anyway, we're going after this piece, and it's somehow secured right here. I think there might be a body clip, but I don't know for sure. But first we have to get this trim piece out from around the entire back window, and then we'll come back over here and see about this. Is it the sail panel? Is that what that's called? Maybe, I don't know. So this is just something you gotta kind of peel back at the end, and then it's got a little channel in it that's gripping onto the body seam and holding the cloth in that channel. So we'll go across the top here and carefully try and remove just the trim without ripping the fabric. I don't know that I've seen anybody try to reuse a headliner, but that's what we're gonna try. It's gonna come loose up here too. Gosh, you guys, this might be doable. That was gross. Okay, here is, once we get that trim off, then this is our, I'm gonna call it a sail panel, but it's whatever covers this entire C-pillar area here. You're out. And then let's continue around this side. Telling you what, that sun is just sinking faster than ever. Oh, hey, found a penny. Heads down, not good luck, but let's look at the year. 2001? That's almost brand new. Okay, I don't like what that sounds like. There might be a little gluage. Yeah, we're getting okay. Our back window's different, so we aren't going to need these panels anyway, but somebody else might need them, and somebody might need this here piece of trim slash retainer. That's in pretty good shape yet. And we've got this all, well, mostly right in here. There's a ugh. I don't like that. And then we're gonna have one right up here somewhere. There we go. And then we're a little stuck. Oh, we're a little glued down here. We found some glue. Here we go. Yeah, that came off nice in one piece. So that might be something somebody else can use in their build. We'll hang on to it and let the interwebs know we have it. And then we just gotta, it's got these little teeth back here again. Pull down. All right, ladies and gentlemen. The only thing holding this headliner in now is the bows. or are the bows? Is the Boses? Are the Boses? Or the bows are holding the headliner, nothing else. So I think we're gonna try and start popping them down. I don't know which side to start with though. Okay, that's not very stable, so if you fall, I apologize now. I'm gonna start in the back, and there's one. Well, we're gonna do that. And then there. Okay. That was unusual. No. That's so gross. Insulation is just falling apart, but I think I've got the secret to getting the bows down. It's, well, I'll show you after, because I'm afraid if I try to move you, you'll fall. But it's working like a champ. Oh. There. Oh, we didn't take this off yet. Okay. We can do that. We got the last couple teeth in the front. This might just fall down now. Okay. The insulation's pretty gross. It just falls apart in your hands. It's just old and dry and nothing left of it. I think the mice didn't find their way up there yet. Hopefully we can get them out in kind of big pieces. Well, it's kind of filthy job, but so far worth it. It is out and in a complete piece and in very good condition given its age. So we're gonna try to save on it. I'm gonna flip it over, blow the loose stuff off, and then we'll put it away. But here's what we're dealing with our quote unquote good Fury. That's our headliner. It's just ripped everywhere, hanging down in the back, ripped pieces in the front. Pretty excited. We're gonna have hopefully a decent headliner out of this deal. So that went better than I expected it to, quite frankly. Thanks everybody for watching. Hopefully that was a little bit educational or entertaining at the very least. Oh, our build sheet. Here's our build sheet up close. These marks are from the spring, and here's where the mice started eating it. But yeah, you'll get your VIN number up here. It shows, let's see, what's our sequence number, engine number, trans, the axle. We'll have to look that up. I was hoping, I don't know where the date is. I think we might be missing. We got car line, vehicle order number, sequence number. Here we go. So 69, body type, car, engine. It came from plant 2. And I'll have to look up the sequential number, but somewhere in there the date of assembly is hidden. So yeah, anyway, we do appreciate you watching. We appreciate the support, the likes and subscribes. We're gonna do metalwork next on the Fury, so that'll be the next one. Have a good one. We'll see you on the next video.